Welcome back, third and last draft of the evening. And surprise, surprise, after hyping up our last deck, we 0-1. Was always going to happen. But this time, let's see if we get another interesting draft. First one was a bit of a train wreck. Last one was super straightforward, more folk. This time we have a couple options to start the draft with. As powerful as River Sneak is, I don't really like first picking it because it's not good in any other deck. The same kind of goes for Huntmaster. It's a payoff for red-white, or if you like red-green dinosaurs, and I don't. So I think our options are between Siren Lookout and Skymarch Bloodletter, which are both just good in normal decks. And the same with Mark of the Vampire. I'm not sure which one I have higher pick, Bloodletter or Mark. But I think I'm going to take Siren Lookout, which is good in multiple decks and just in a vacuum an excellent card. Okay, so we have Lookout as first pick. Rare missing, so that's not really a signal from this pack. We have a Dead-Eye Plunderers, which is a payoff for blue-black, but again, kind of puts us into blue-black. Or we have Dead-Eye Tormentor. And that's kind of it. Those are the picks. I could also pick a Call to the Feast and try and go heavy into vampires. And if I had first picked the Bloodletter, I would have done that. But instead, I think I want the Tormentor. Good in pirate decks. Even though I'm going into black, and this would be going into blue-black anyway, this can still lead me into red-black, which is a deck I like as well. We're not, kind of trapping ourselves into blue, since we don't know if blue is open. This is a multicolor card. This is a first pick. We just don't know. I think Dead-Eye Tormentor a little bit better than Run Around. Jade Guardian also actually up for pick here. Is probably about on the level of the Dead-Eye Tormentor. And I don't really want to pick a multicolor card yet. So this pack is fairly empty, though I think this Stormfleet Pyromancer is probably the best card. Goes with either of the picks. You definitely don't want to be Grixis. No matter what they say on Pro Tour coverage, you don't really want to be Grixis Pirates, though blue-black can splash a little bit. I think the Pyromancer is the best card in the pack, along with the Buccaneers. I think are both the best cards. Whiptail is fine. Sorry, also the Companion. I didn't see Companion. Companion's also fine, but I don't think on my radar. Here's the next pick. So I'm going to go Pyromancer and see what colors I end up in here. Ooh, so we have Fiery Cannonade, another Siren Lookout, or a Pyromancer again. No real good black cards. Like, the Cutthroat is fine. I think I want to take the Cannonade. I think either deck I'm going to end up in. It's the Cannonade or the Lookout. And I never know quite how good Cannonade is. When it's good, it's excellent. But sometimes it can just be really mediocre in your hand as well. I'm going to take Cannonade over either one. Over the Lookout. We also don't know if we're in blue. And sticking to red when we got a third pick red card. And, we're looking to be red, black, or red, blue. Could be exactly what we want to do here. Kind of empty pack, but empty in every way except for this Deep Root Champion. Maybe I just take the Champion, that or Prime Blade. Frenzied Raptor's okay if we're in red, but it's more of a red-white dinosaurs card, but I guess I'm closer to that with the Pyromancer than anything else. And it can just be an okay card, so I think I'm going to pick that over Deep Root Warrior, and I'm not close to an archetype that can use this card. So we should probably change archetype with that. Savage Stomp still being in the pack. Red-green dinosaurs is an archetype I really dislike, though. River Herald's Boon also still being in the pack is kind of insane. We could pick Interloper and keep on our Pirates plan, though. Or Swashbuckle and keep on our aggressive Pirates plan. Jeez. How am I supposed to not pick a Savage Stomp there? Okay, so we get a Knight. Maybe I really dislike the archetype, but green, red dinosaurs might be a thing here. No real pirate payoffs. Not a Pyromancer, I don't mind that. Wow. River Sneak tables. It's either that or Keeper. This just completely changes what archetype we're in, though. Savage Stomp goes well with it. We did see the late River Herald's Boon. I'm going to hedge. I'm going to not get the keeper here. If any of the other Merfolk cards table, we can just snap them up. Okay, no. They didn't. So we're kind of stuck with what archetype we've chosen here. Commune with the Dinos. That's nice this late. We might end up missing that 2-drop, but I think sneak tabling. And also getting a Savage Stomp and seeing that Boon. Would love to take this, but we're not close to black realistically. So we're going to go ahead and take the Whiptail. I think Whiptail is going to end up fine in this deck. We don't know if we want the Pyromancers if we end up like heavily in a dinosaur team deck. Nice, rewarded. So this is one of the only real payoffs for Green Red, because Green Red was kind of supposed to be the Enrage color, but Enrage is not something decks end up actually efficiently doing or damaging their own guys. You just end up getting some nice synergies with Stomp, but it's not actually an archetype to go after. So Drover of the Mighty is one of the only dinosaur mana cards that you care about. Ooh. Blast, okay. I also like Walker, but if we're not in blue or black, you probably don't end up with enough cards to reward you. Sure Strike over Vanquish, Blossoming Dryad, another Commune with the Dinos. So no one's a Merfolk. And then we get an empty pack for us, like a Shrine Keeper maybe. Not a big fan of Wily Goblin. Whiptail's a fine defensive creature. And do I want Walker or Firebrand? I think Firebrand. I don't think we're going to get enough Explore cards. Oh, okay, that's a late bound Horncrest. We're getting a bit rewarded here. No Trasher Raptors. Another problem with this deck is red-white dinosaurs is a great aggressive deck, and it takes some of the cards you want. So we're not 100% sure on these either at the moment. We might end up playing one. We're not 100% sure on the Cannonade. Depends how big our average creature is. At the moment, we're probably going yes, but like if we Cannonade, it might end up just getting a bunch of our creatures. Now, if we go Drover of the Mighty into Grey's Whiptail, we want Cannonade, but I want to see what our final deck looks like before committing to it. I'll take a Schooner, though. I don't think I'll end up playing it. I kind of want to take Territory in case it went up and seeing Modern play. So maybe I should have done it. Get that little bit of money. Maybe we should be red-white. That's kind of insane. That's going in my sideboard. Might be too late to change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Only 7 cards. And then we'd have the Pyromancers, 8, 9 cards. Probably not enough, but we'll keep an eye on it. I think first, in case we end up with enough cards for it. These are just, might end up in our main deck, but we'll put them in the board for the moment. Cards, Rummaging Goblin. Okay. 12 playables at the end of that with a few Pyromancers in the board, a Cannonade, and possibly Walker or even Blossoming Dryad. Let's see how it goes. Walker sometimes is just what your deck wants, even if you only have a handful of payoffs for it. I think we want a Knight above a Trasher Raptors. I think 2-drops matter a little bit more. And we have some nice dinosaurs. We have some, fine dinosaurs at the moment for that curve purpose. So I think I'd rather have this and some more space at my 4-drop slot for later. Even though I was complaining that we didn't have any a second ago. Raptor or Spineback. Spineback is the dinosaur lord with super great late game implications, but Hatchling makes it so hard to attack early game. That is tough. I think I'm gonna go Spineback. It also leaves 2 playable red cards in the pack, either one of which I don't mind would wheel. Yeah. Insta punished. Would have much preferred a Hatchling and a Spineback. But we will pick this Vanguard, which is an absolutely fine card. Nothing to write home about. Second Savage Stomp is certainly something to write home about, though. That's pretty ridiculous. I still think, even though Dinosaurs is one of my least favorite decks, that Savage Stomp is super high in the pick order for me. It's just really good in Merfolk as well, but we've seen that Merfolk might just be super open. I don't really want another 4, but nothing else in this pack for me to pick up, so... Man, I wish I had a Hatchling and only 1 Spineback instead of those Spinebacks. This is insane. Card's insanely good. Keeper, we don't get punished. Okay, so white was the color to be in, apparently. We got, like, nearly bottom 5 cards. We got a Baylot. We saw the 2-drop there, and now an Ixalan's Binding. Certainly white was the color we should have been in. I don't know at what point, though, we should have been in it, but we should have been in it. Or, yeah, red-white seems like the deck we should have been in. Maybe I got blinded by these Savage Stomps. Yeah, we'll pick a Diviner. I think this deck has only ended up okay, but it's okay with double Savage Stomp. Drover of the Mighty is a great payoff. Double Spineback is decent. I think we're certainly playing the Fiery Cannonade. I think we can probably play a Walker. Might play a second Commune. Play a Pyromancer. And we'll play a Buccaneers. Or... yeah, let's do this. 24, but we're playing a Commune and a Drover. A few filler cards at the end. As we've seen, we should have been in white. I'm not sure what point we should have changed into white, though. Because some of our... looking at it, our red cards are not actually that strong besides the Fire Blast, though. So it wasn't like we were super drawn to red. That was a tough one. That was a real interesting one. And again, in the comments, if you guys see where I maybe should have changed color, give me a shout out. Would love to know. But this has been an example of what I think of the format, how to draft it. Hopefully it helped you out for your GP experience. Hopefully I see you in day 2. Of course, me from the top tables, you know, the top 8, looking who else, there's 7 more spots there. No, but seriously, I hope it helped you in your GP prep. I thought that doing 3 of the drafts, 3 of the sealed, and not doing any of the games so that you see more of the process that a lot of people find more important than actually playing at the games is. Thank you very much for watching. Catch my articles every Tuesday on TroTraderCards.com. Have a great day.